Hi, and welcome to my channel. Hi, today we're doing a craft to honor Kwanzaa, which is an African American holiday. It is celebrated the culture of African Americans and is observed from December 26th to January 1st. There are 7 principles for Kwanzaa, and they are as follows. As you see, the names are Ujima, Umoja, Nia, Ujama, there are 2 others, which are Kujichagulia and I think I may have left out Kuma and Imani. Imani means faith, Kumba means creativity, Nia means purpose, Ujama means cooperative economics, Ujima means collective work and responsibility, Kujichagulia means self-determination, and Umoja means unity. These principles are celebrated during the 7 days. So for this craft, which can be done with the family, I thought we'd use clothespins, which I purchased from the dollar store, as well as ribbon, as you see, from Michael's. And I also purchased gold and silver ribbon with wire in it. And as you see in the background there, I have some red elastic also. All of those purchased from Michael's. In addition, I also use a Craft Smart ink, not ink, but paint pen. And we also use the glitter glue, which is great for doing an activity like this. As you see, I have a dowel clipped to a clothespin, which makes it easier for us to paint the clothespin. Now for this craft activity, my dowels were a little small, so you usually need a larger one in order that it won't move. I also use my Cricut to cut out the shapes that you see here. Very simple shapes. You can size it as the way you want it. And I also found a candle in the Cricut library as well. And I cut that out with glitter because there is a similar to a candelabra, which they call a canara. And there are 3 candles that are red, 1 black in the middle, and 1 green. So I use this candle to represent all of them. Again, here you see the elastic and the ribbon that I'm going to use. And I packaged each one of these in separate packages so that the kids that I was working with would be able to have everything they wanted right there. The only thing is I used this glitter glue. With the kids, I used hot glue because sometimes it's quicker and you know, they have a hard time waiting sometimes, so we use that glue. But the glitter glue dries pretty quickly as well. And then I also just did a whole bunch of the 7 principles with my pen on my Cricut. And it turned out pretty neat, and it cut them out and everything. So all we're doing is pretty much putting together everything on the clothespin. I cut out a whole bunch of them so if people wanted to make more, they could. Sometimes you may consider, before you work with kids, to go ahead and assemble some of the things so it doesn't take as long. So I did glue the names to the shape before I started the project. And that way they didn't have to worry about that. All they had to worry about was painting their clothespin on the front and back with this Craft Smart and tying a bow and gluing it. here's the type of ribbon that I used, Tempo, called Celebrate It. And I kind of twirled it a little bit on a stick just to give it a little bit of decorative bling or fling to it. And kind of laying this out on some fleece so you can see really well how it looks. And as you see, I painted one side and we're going to paint the other. And now I'm painting it, and after I finished, I decided to wrap them. So I cut a card out from the cardstock, and I clipped 3 clothespins on and used a plastic bag. Of course, I got that from the dollar store, and it makes a pretty nifty little package if you want to give it as a gift. In addition, you can do Christmas the same way, Christmas decorations, and I used paper to decorate that, and I used fabric for this one. So there are a whole lot of different things you can do with clothespins, and you put a little magnet on the back of them and you can clip them on the refrigerator to hold notes during the holiday season.